I really didn't have many ideas for what to post today on my 30-day challenge of posting 30 videos in 30 days that are completely unedited here on this channel. It's a brand new channel for me, and so I'm still trying to figure out, what my ultimate idea plan is. I do know that I'm going to be doing different challenges for myself to get better at doing YouTube and being a better video editor for my main channel, that's the Freeze Dried Business. I've grown that channel from 0 to 35,000 subscribers as of this date. So it's taken me about 3 years, and I've generated about 35, or not 35, but 2.2 million views. And it's mostly been long form videos. But one of the things that I run into, just like today, is running into mental block. It's a real thing in terms of being a YouTuber, creator. Even when you're doing your regular job, you run into kind of a mental block of, what am I doing? What's the ideas that I should come for so that, I have something that is prepared. And that's what I was going to talk about. That's what I'm going to talk about today, because I thought about the fact that right now I'm trying to complete this challenge of 30 videos in 30 days, and I really didn't have a video for today. I had, probably about, I would say, a couple dozen different ideas, but today I was like, what am I going to talk about? So I'm going to talk about the mental block and how to overcome that. So I wrote down a couple things here, and that is, number one is to change the environment. I'm out here in my garage. It doesn't mean you have to change exactly like, going on a walk or anything like that, but it does mean that you need to change kind of what you're doing. And so if you are struggling with a mental block of ideas, I would say get out from under whatever you've been consistently doing and go generate ideas by going to a coffee shop, coming up with ideas in your car, asking people who are either posting videos right now, or maybe you go onto Facebook and you go onto a YouTube thread and just ask people, what ideas would be good for new YouTube channels, and maybe that'll inspire you to do that. And by changing the environment of where you source those ideas, you'll get a better feel for what you can generate for your video. Now, the second thing that I did is kind of building off of that, which is drawing inspiration from others. Now, one of the things that you could do, and what I did today, is I went onto YouTube and I typed in when you can't come up with ideas on a YouTube video. That's literally what I put into Google and put into YouTube. Is I wanted to just see if there was going to be any videos of people talking about how to generate ideas when you don't have any ideas. And sure enough, I came out with a couple videos that showed me somebody talking about mental block and how to overcome it. And so they gave me some ideas, and one of the things was he was like, hey, I'm over at a friend's house and I'm in their garage, and I took out my phone and I had the ideas as I was watching TV, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go record a video for my YouTube channel since I didn't have anything today. So that's what kind of inspired me. So if you wanna look at inspiration from others, go onto Facebook, go onto YouTube or Google and type in kind of what you're struggling with and see what types of videos or blogs or anything like that comes up for you, and that'll maybe give you some inspiration for others. Another good thing to do is to follow other YouTubers that kind of have a similar style and are talking about the same things, because when they come out with a video, it might draw for you something that you've been thinking about but is different. Everyone has a YouTube channel for a specific reason, and also they have a different audience that's listening to them. For example, if you're listening to this, for me, you maybe like the way I present things, you like the authenticity, you like my tone of voice, you like how I talk, my environment. That's the same way why I subscribe and I watch videos of the same YouTubers, is because even if they're talking about the same things, I'm getting a different take and spin. And so that's what you can do, is make sure you're subscribing to channels that make sense for building your particular content and channel. All right, before I get to the third and last thing of mental block, is if you're liking this dialogue, go ahead and give this video a like. I'd appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, that's okay, but if you want to follow along in this challenge, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also, if you want to join me in this challenge, I'd love for you to do a 30-day challenge where you're pressing record on your video and coming up with videos to post on YouTube and actually uploading them. And if you do that, if you join me in your own 30-day challenge, post in the comments and let me know what your channel is in your videos. I'd really appreciate it. All right, so getting to the third and last thing is using creative constraints. So, for example, right here, I'm trying to put in a challenge for myself. That's by design. It's forcing me to hold myself accountable to say, I can't just let this day go by. I've got to actually record a video, and it doesn't matter what the video is about, kind of. I think this is a common challenge, and clearly it was, because I looked up on YouTube and Google, and people were making videos about mental block, and that's what I decided to do my video about. So if you are struggling with mental block, put some constraints on how you're designing your content schedule. So put up a challenge and say, I'm going to create 3 videos today, so that way I have 3 videos out for the next couple of days. Also, another thing is go into AI, go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I'm having a mental block. Here's my past 5 video titles. Can you come up with 3 more to get me to 9? That'll really help. AI is a great tool right now for creative thoughts and getting ideas for YouTube videos, because if you think about it, AI is drawing from videos and search engines that are already online that are doing well. So you can tell it to generate ideas, and then you can add a different spin on it and say, I like that idea that the AI generated, but I'm going to come up with my own 3 titles, or I'm going to change it up a little bit. The other thing is, the last thing is a constraint could also be a new format. So instead of me doing this point of view perspective, I actually am going to sit down, I'm going to create a script, I'm going to create a hook, I'm going to do it at my office, or I'm going to start doing more vertical format just to change things up. For me, I really want to commit to this 30-day challenge of creating 30 long-form video format. This is horizontal for 30 days, but definitely this is taxing. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot to come up with. And so I'm ready for my next challenge, which is creating shorts based on all these long form videos, and also creating posts on my community as well. Again, this is a brand new channel, and if you look at this right now, if you're watching this video, I only have 1 subscriber right now, and that subscriber is myself on my other channel. I don't really care about that, because this is challenging me on a different level to practice what I preach and practice doing different things to get better on video editing, coming up with ideas, being better copywriting, all of that. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this video. We'll see you on the next couple ones, and subscribe if you haven't already.